Many women are unaware of the strategies available to help them maximize their Social Security benefits. In this video, I will share with you some of those strategies and some of the options that are out there so you can maximize your Social Security benefits. Hi there. My name is Mark Singer, founder of Your Retirement Authority, and for over 30 years, president of Safe Harbor Retirement Plan. For up-to-date and timely information on how to maximize your retirement income, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notifications bell below to make sure that you are alerted to when we are posting new videos. The first item I would like to share with you today is understanding what your primary insurance amount is, because that's important to understand how to calculate what your spousal benefits would be. So I'd like to share my screen with you for just a moment. So the first thing to understand is, how are Social Security benefits actually calculated? At age 62, each year's earnings are tallied up and indexed. The highest 35 years are then averaged in what they call the averaged indexed monthly estimate. That's then divided into a formula that then comes out with what the amount, the primary insurance amount, the PIA, will be when you reach full retirement age. The benefit is then increased each year by cost of living adjustments. So for example, a baby boomer born in 1957, assuming that he or she had been working at maximum Social Security since age 22, if you go through the formula, you'll find out that the PIA is approximately $3,000. That's the amount the worker will receive at full retirement age for those who were born in 1957. And the full retirement age chart, as you can see here, if you were born between 1943 and 1954, the full retirement age would be 66. If you were born in 1960 or later, the full retirement age is 67. And then they bracketed in between. For me, I'm 1955. So my full retirement age at which I would peg my PIA would be 66 and 2 months. So now that you understand a little bit about what the primary insurance amount is, let me share with you its significance as you take a look at understanding a little bit more what your spousal benefits could be. Again, let me take you to my screen and we'll take a look. So the spousal benefit equals 1/2 the primary worker's PIA if started at full retirement age. Now, a little bit of a history lesson. Back in 1935, when Social Security was born, if you recall, most of the people who were working were men at the time, and women were at home. But it was decided that even if she was at home, she should be eligible for at least part of a Social Security benefit, even if she didn't have the 40 quarters or a full working record. So this is where they came up with spousal benefits. So again, the spousal benefit equals 1/2 the primary worker's PIA if started at full retirement age. So for example, John's PIA is $2,000. Jane, if she had worked part-time, let's say, is eligible for $800. If Jane applies at full retirement age, her benefit will be $1,000, not the $800. So it's important to recognize that you have the ability to do the spousal benefit, and you can claim either off of your work record or off of your spouse's. Now, the rules for spousal benefits are that the primary worker must have filed for benefits, the spouse must be at least 62 for a reduced benefit or full retirement age for a full benefit, and there are no delayed credits allowed on spousal benefits after full retirement age. Now, we recognize that not all marriages work out. The odds tell us that. So it's important just to acknowledge the fact that there is also a divorced spouse benefit. And these rules are the same as spousal benefits. If the marriage lasted 10 years or more, the person receiving divorced spouse benefit is currently unmarried, the ex-spouse is at least 62, and if the divorce was more than 2 years ago, the ex-spouse does not need to have filed for benefits. Now, what's interesting is on this next slide is that you can have more than one ex-spouse receive benefits on the same workers' records. Johnny Carson was married 4 times. Larry King 8 times. So any one of those spouses could collect their full divorced spouse benefit, and it would have no impact on any of the other spouses or the husband, the ex-spouse, would have no impact on any of those individuals. By the way, there are 567 different claiming strategies, so I understand if there's still some confusion. If after this video you want to learn more information, the next video we've created is claiming strategies for widows. So if you'd like to learn more about that, then you can click on the link below and see the description for that video. I will now resume the talking points for this video and will continue with coordinating spousal benefits. So let me share with you again my screen so we can walk through this together. So the goal in terms of coordinating spousal benefits is obviously how do you maximize benefits now and maximize benefits later. So let's go through some of the options and strategies that are available to you. One option is what we call the maximization strategy, where the lower earning spouse's PIA is more than 50% of the higher earning spouse's PIA. We recommend that both spouses delay to age 70. One spouse can take advantage of spousal benefits as allowed, if necessary. And in this way, you can maximize lifetime benefits over the average or long life expectancies. Now, we have back-tested this. We have 7 different calculators that we work with. And this is where we come up with our recommendations for our scenarios. There is a hybrid strategy where the lower earning spouse's PIA is less than 50% of the higher earning spouse's PIA. In this instance, and it's one of the few where we recommend that you should apply at age 62, we suggest that the lower earning spouse claim early and the higher earning spouse claim at 70. This would generate income sooner while maximizing higher earning spouses' benefits over both lifetimes. And let me share with you a couple of other strategies that are available that we talk with our clients about on a regular basis. The first is what we call the restricted application. This is in lieu of what was the file and suspend, which no longer is available since the year of 2015. We're assuming both are married both are born before January 2nd, 1954, then assuming both are filing, if he is older, let's say, and she could file on her own at full retirement age, we recommend that they use a restricted application strategy, which is where she would take half of his benefit now, delay hers, getting delayed credits till the age of 70, and then reapply at her age 70, maximizing the benefits for the family. Another option is if there is a higher earner who has a shorter life expectancy, we recommend that the higher earner delay, if at all possible, to age 70, so that he can then allow for the survivor benefit to be higher for the spouse. We will go into that further in our next video in terms of claiming strategies for widows. Finally, I want to share with you a couple of stories from my experience working with clients. Sometimes you don't even know what you don't know, right? So we had somebody who had been married 25 years ago, has remarried since, very successful second marriage, but was unaware that she could take from the ex-spouse's worker's record a benefit. So she was getting $800 a month, but when we made her aware of the fact she could also take a divorced spouse benefit. Now, you can't take both benefits, but you can take the higher of the two. What happened for her is she went from $800 a month to $2,000 a month just by becoming aware of the fact that she could take a divorced spousal benefit. One of the other stories we have, and it deals with, it's a little bit complicated. Again, there are 567 different strategies. But if you had been married beforehand and then remarried, and then your current husband dies, you could be eligible for your own record, a spousal benefit, or a divorced benefit, or a survivor benefit. You're actually eligible for all four. The key is to select the benefit that is the highest one for you. And that's why sometimes going through the calculators is really an important exercise to make sure you can maximize the Social Security benefit for you. If you are confused about which of the 567 different strategies is best for you, and you're interested in how to develop a personalized retirement income plan to help you maximize your retirement income, click on the link below to become my client. Also, if you liked this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell a friend. Thank you for watching, and here's to enjoying your retirement journey.